It's because even I had no way to confirm my theory until now. Thank you for your performance, Yoimiya. Could I trouble you to go and bring in the other Special Patrol members? They should be on standby just outside. Oh, and please tell the other cast members not to worry about us. We'll be
On it!
So what do you think, Morris? Care to talk about what happened 20 years ago? My patience is limited, you know. Don't force me to take you back to the interrogation room. I'd wager that you wouldn't last for more than a minute in there. With the recording we made.
All right. I'll talk. I hired an assassin to murder Elisa. She once worked as a maid on my family's estate. She was very beautiful. We kept our relationship a secret and carried out an affair for some time, but if my parents ever found out, they would have stripped me of my inheritance and status, driven me out of my home. I also didn't expect Elisa to insist on bringing the pregnancy to term. She even asked me to leave my family and travel far, far away with her.
She believed that you were truly in love with her.
I didn't have a choice. I gave her a large sum of mora, told her to leave the family and to get rid of the baby. But then years later, she sent me a letter. There were photos of 2 children, and she even asked if I could find some time to visit them.
Huh? 2 children? Paimon thought Baptiste was the only... you mean...
Even if she had the children against your will, you could have just ignored the letter entirely. Why kill her?
I had just gotten engaged to be married to an heiress from another wealthy family. So if anyone were to find out about Elisa, my life would be completely ruined. I didn't have a choice.
No, you always had a choice. You just made the wrong choice. Again.
Do you know how it feels to watch your mother be killed? My brother and I were hardly even school age yet. We were hidden beneath the floorboards, grasping each other's hands like a lifeline. We were so terrified that we didn't even know we could ever take a breath. All we could do was to watch Mother try to fight back, and then collapse to the floor. Even after the assassin left, we were still too terrified to leave our hiding spot. We thought that he might come back. It was only until the next evening when we finally climbed out. But she had already become cold and stiff to the touch.
You made up your mind right then and there to bring this case to light.
Not only that, we resolved to get our revenge.
And that's why you became the Musketeers.
No, that's why I became a musketeer. The man from before was also killed by me.
I figured as much. I once told these 2 that he didn't look like a killer to me. I think what really tipped me off... He confessed faster than any criminal I've ever met. But he didn't say a single word about you. He insisted that he was the sole But after the questioning ended, I disassembled the musket we dug up from his back. He had no idea where to... Based on that, I determined that he was not acting alone. And as expected, the second musketeer followed. Besides.
But how did you know it was Veronique?
I figured it out the moment Baptiste told me his father that so-called financial crisis was all just a ruse. He just wanted to sign up as the investor and then leave the film without any source of funding. After all, he has a vested interest in minimizing the reach of this story. It's really just the same thing as what he did to Elisa all those years ago.
Human scum.
But then Xavier pulled out all the stops and got the film made against all odds. Morris couldn't have that. With the killer in custody?
Wait, so you were behind all those
As for the identity of the second musketeer, I assumed they'd probably and if they already knew, then furthermore, being the with that hypothesis,
My brother.
as in he trusted
He trusted you to stand on the
I am.
I thought you could do it as well! Oh, the look on your face when you told him to go to hell. You know what he has done. Are you telling me that you'd rather see him spend? I will never be able to forget the feeling of my mother's cold, lifeless hands.
I won't lie, Veronique. I did hesitate. I wondered. I agonized over whether I should
So why don't you?
Because that should never be how justice is carried out in this world. Perhaps, to you, justice is simply reciprocated, but everyone has their own understanding of justice. Today, you'll kill more. The world cannot render Fontaine is founded on a set of laws and a standard. But with all that said,
Chevros, the rest of the Special Patrol is here.
thank you so much, Yoimiya. Letelier.
I still can't agree with your reasoning.
I know.
Justice has not been delivered. At least, not today.
Chevros.
Let's go. We should give an explanation to the crew. Thank you for your concern. I'm fine. I'm just thinking.
Who would have thought Morris would turn out to be...
I'm just glad that you're all safe and sound. Who knew that such a labyrinth of cases would be behind?
Well, what should we do now? We have a finished film, of course.
What do you mean? Shouldn't you be even more?
Chiori is right. I don't.
But the real ending of the story...
The call is yours.
No, it's fine as is. Romanticism is what gives works of art their appeal. Just like the real world, the world.
Sounds good to me. I support your decision. What about Veronique?
She will soon face her judgment alongside her brother and if I had to guess.
Oh, you mean
Exactly.
Ahem. Let's get back to the feast and enjoy each other's company. You should join us, Chevros.
All right. Count me in.
Then I'll wait for you over there. There's still...
Traveler, Paimon, could you wait for me by the sea after the party ends? I'd like to go on a brief walk with the two of you. Thank you very much. Sorry for the wait.
Oh, we weren't waiting.
No, I don't have anything new. Traveler. How is that so? When I was young, my father often took me here to swim. He told me that swimming...
Oh? What?
Because the moment you give up one winter, I cried and begged.
That sounds...
When he saw that I wouldn't stop, the bone chilling. I waited for I used all of my... I've never felt afraid about anything.
That way of teaching...
Yeah, I don't think that was the... It's just that... Working now as I am in the pursuit of justice.
Chevros.
But the worse I feel. Anyway, how about a race?
You guys go ahead!
Whoa, that felt good.
You were so fast in the water. So, about this...
Partly, but I'd say I was more inspired by...
Oh, so it's...
Of course, it was only... Come on, let's... To be honest, I do sometimes question whether the decisions I make are the right ones. But I know that no matter what, I must keep swimming. Because the only thing I've got my eyes on is the shore in the distance. Thank you for coming on this walk with me. I feel a lot better after getting all that off my chest.
Huh. We're nearly back at Baptiste's house.
Huh, you're right.
He really did...
Huh? Wait, the rainbow roses in the...
One with nature.
Another test.
Wind strategy.
Whirling snow! My apologies!